Just your update on Khalil.
Imaging confirmed it was an elbow
Elbow.
injury. He's going to miss some time.
Okay.
We'll put him on IR today, but won't be a season-ending injury. And he's like the Wolverine. I'm sure the rules will say 4 weeks, but we'll see.
It's a dislocated elbow. Is that the
Elbow.
Encouraging though that it's not season
Dr. Popper, Dr. Harbaugh and Dr. Popper speaking here. We're not going to get very far. I can assure you.
I'm sure they told you with the
Elbow.
diagnosis.
Yeah.
Just elbow.
Yeah.
Just I mean, how encouraging is it that it's like confirmed not season ending and you're going to have that at some point?
Yeah, that's it's really encouraging, and he's a great player. It's one of the toughest things I've ever seen. I mean, I was staring right at it, and he wasn't going to sit on the field or lay down on the field. He came off the field, and I think he told Sal, one of our trainers, like, get out of my way. And I've had an arm injury or two, and those are painful. But man, it's just a new level of respect for the toughness of Khalil Mack.
Just
When you thought he couldn't go another rung on your level of esteem, and he's yeah, like I said, I mean he's got the power of healing.
how are you feeling about that room with Khalil missing some time, and I guess what kind of opportunity is this for the other guys, including Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
Fourth round pick who hasn't been active so far this season.
Yeah. Well, first, Thule, start there. He played an incredible game, 52 or 54 snaps, 6 quarterback pressures, TFL, PBUs. He really played well. Also thought Bud played well, and Caleb Murphy played his most snaps of his career, right around 30, low 30s, and affected the game. So and then it'd be opportunity, for Kyle Kennard and Justin Aboigbe as well. He had 12 plays on the edge. 12 of his 15 plays were out there, and he added real good support too. So yeah, opportunity.
Would you look to maybe add outside help, or is that not up to the front office?
Yeah, we'll look. Well, we're always looking, and yeah, we'll see what the coming days bring. But competitors are always welcome.
And just with Monday's game, Jamari Caldwell seemed to be pretty active. Just watching back the tape, what kind of stood out about him, and what did you like about him for the first 2 weeks?
Again, the entire D-line room, contributed in a great way. Tier Tart, D Hand, and Jamari Caldwell and Naquan Jones all really played great, and really nobody probably affected the quarterback more than Jamari Caldwell did. First career sack, and like I said, he affected the quarterback as much or more than anybody else in the D-line room, and it was a really good game for all in the D-line.
What stood out to you about the way Trey played against Max Crosby and just your overall plan in terms of slowing him down? I think you only had one pressure in the game.
Pitt played really well. I thought he had a great game, and most of it was against Max Crosby, who's a great player. And I thought it was really good. And just in the entirety of the offense was good. One of those games where you go back and you watch the tape, and it was a lot better than I thought it was. And then right after the game, it's those 4 or 5 plays that were bothering me. The two where we didn't line up right. We got the penalties there. Cost us a 3rd down conversion. The Max Crosby, a couple of the Max Crosby plays that he did make, and then the 4th down play. But other than that, it was which I got in late. That decision came late. Won't happen again. And those were the things that kind of stood out after the game. And then watched the tape, and that's pretty darn good on offense. And we'll build from here. Good place to build from and climb from.
Is there anything you saw on tape about the rushing offense? You said after the game that they're a bit more.
It was better. It was much better than I thought immediately right after the game. And I believe it was just those 4 or 5 plays that were bothering me. And then we were at our best when our best was needed most. But when you break down the play of each individual, each back, each offensive lineman, each receiver, pretty darn good. And collectively, really good. Better than I immediately thought right after the game.
You mentioned the 4th down that you guys went for. I don't think we've really asked you about the sort of your process as far as making those decisions. What is the methodology there for you when you're making 4th down decisions within the game? Are you getting information from Corey or anyone on that side of the organization? How does that sort of work for you?
Yeah, so informed, data, and play-driven, and situation-driven, and defense-driven. Do I think we can get it? All those things are being factored in.
So are you getting, like in-game, are you getting like win probability stuff fed to you? Is that like into the headset? Is that how it sort of works for you, or are you sort of more just a gut reaction to it?
The data is part of it, yeah. It's one piece. It's one piece of really 4 factors that I'm thinking about on those decisions.
Did you like the play call there on the 4th and 1, the jet sweep to DD?
Yeah, I liked it. It was just I really decided. I decided too late, and that put us behind in the play clock, and that put us behind in the motion, and that it didn't get to the execution of the play was thrown off, because I didn't make that decision quick enough.
And so earlier in the game, you went for it on the 4th and 2 from plus territory, hit Keenan on the dig, and then you had another opportunity later, 4th and goal from the 2. Did you think about going for it there at that point of 17-6 under kicking the field goal?
Yeah. We had our 3 shots from the 5. We didn't get it in, and I wanted the field goal there. And to me, the situation dictated that.
You guys have been pretty solid against the blitz so far this year. Just not only in terms of limiting pressure, but just in terms of the efficiency for Justin. Specifically against 0 looks, he's only has 1 completion and 11 dropbacks against cover 0. We talked to Greg last week about it. He said you guys put in a lot of effort this offseason just as far as your plan against the blitz, figuring out how to be more effective.
Would you say he's had how many completions against 0?
8 and 9 against 0.
1 incompletion.
1 incompletion. Yeah. And it was actually, Keenan was open. The ball was a little bit behind it this last game. But just, Greg mentioned that you guys had put a lot of work into the blitz plan throughout this offseason, getting better in that area. What are you seeing against the blitz, and how much do you think of the work that you guys did in the offseason is sort of paying dividends early here?
Yeah, I would just agree. I would agree that the work put in is paying dividends, and we're doing a good job, and it's a good place to build from. You got to be ever vigilant, when it comes to blitz pickup, and it's something we're going to continue to emphasize.
How much of it do you think is just having more options in terms of pass catchers? where Justin can go with the ball and the quick game in those types of situations.
I think that's very, very good for us. There are multiple, good options, per pass down, depending on how many eligibles we have out. Sometimes we have 5 out, sometimes we get 4 out, sometimes 3, sometimes 2. But there are places to go. I mean, it's being evenly distributed, but it's good for us. I mean, Keenan could get it, Q could get it. I mean, legitimate, big play threat. Consistently playing with speed, and Ladd is 5 for 5 on his targets in this past game. Keenan continues to be I like his nickname, the Slayer. That's good. It resonates. He's doing it, moving the change, scoring the ball, and I like our tight ends, their production, backs. We're good. We're getting the ball to the backs too in the passing game. So yeah, good to have options, and makes more of a problem to defend.
You mentioned the special teams after the game.
Yeah.
Specifically, the kickoff coverage.
Kickoff coverage.
Was I think their starting field position was inside the 26. Just what stood out to you about the way Cam was placing the ball, the way you guys were covering kicks in that game?
It's at least 4, right? I mean, at least 4 first downs saved by not allowing them to get to the 25 or the 20, you get to 25, 26, 27. I mean, that's touchback would be the ball at the 35. So that was at least 4 40 yards plus that was saved in total yardage. That stood out greatly, and guys just playing hard, playing physical. And really the tape, whether it was special teams, offense, defense, the hustle. It was constant hustle at all times, and that's what I've continue to really like about our team is they go into these games with positive intentions and hustle at all times.
Ask you about Denver defense, especially on the edge.
Yeah, it's a heck of a good defense, great defense, great players. That's a big challenge for us. We're penetrating front, elite in coverage. It's a challenge, and that's their defense is a challenge-oriented defense. So we're preparing.
Given the way that the Denver lost on Sunday, do you take that into account at all with your team, like the opponent coming off a tough loss, or given the fact that the AFC West game, that both teams are going to be ready to go?
Yeah, that part. Yeah. I've no doubt. I've no doubt about that part.
How important would it be just to start 3-0 this year?
It's the most important things, winning the game. That's the most important thing.
You guys are alone in first place. It's the first time for the organization since 2021. Does that mean anything to you? Do you think it means anything to the guys in the locker room to be alone in first place in the division?
Just win the next game. That's the most important thing. The next game is the biggest game because it is the next game.